31 days. 31 days since I last uploaded a video to this channel. I feel so bad and just so rubbish that I completely failed. Like, I did. There's no putting two and two ways about it. I set myself a goal to try and be consistent. I was liking making videos on the new channel, and for whatever reason I stopped and I became so inconsistent, and after 31 days I finally bucked up the energy to make a video on this channel. And the weirdest thing is not gonna lie, like, these videos aren't actually much effort to make, as you can probably tell. I'm just playing some Minecraft, looking at my sheep that haven't been looked after for almost a month, well, over a month, and I then just sit back and talk about some topics that I want to talk about. And I didn't even have enough motivation to keep myself going for at least a month. I think I want to have a look now, but I literally think I maybe uploaded 2 weeks of consistent videos before I fell into a slumber. Yeah, probably about 2 weeks. That is all I could do. And I don't know whether it's because I thought, oh, I'm not getting the success and views that I want from this, and that was my demotivation. But then if you had told me at the start that after only 2 weeks of uploading I would have actually got a tiny bit of a community and almost 200 subscribers in literally 2 weeks, which I know can take people years to achieve, then I would have bitten your hand off for it. But I got all of that and I stopped. Now, I don't want this to just be a whole rant on me failing, because I've actually got something else I kind of want to talk about in this video a little bit later on. But I'm gonna set myself this thing, and I realised I'm getting to a point in my life, yeah, right, I'll let you all in. I'm 23 years old, guys, and I don't live by myself. I have a job, obviously, and it goes alright, but the price of housing here in the UK is just through the roof, and it's feasibly impossible. Oh, I just knocked off an Xbox controller. It is feasibly impossible for me to move out of my house right now. It would just make complete and utter no sense. All my money would go to rent, and I would live such a terrible lifestyle. And I have thought, do I just buck it up and do it, because then it will motivate me to work harder and try more things and give me another reason to push for success, because I have this huge rent payment that I have to make. But I think that would be the unsensible thing to do, because it could really set me back. And as much as I want to work harder, I still think it's so important to enjoy life. And I know for a fact I would get no life of enjoyment out of having no money all of the time. So that's just off the cards for the minute. But I know I need to level up. I know I need to work harder. So I've had this idea, and this is half the reason why I was just lying there before making this video, and I was like, why the hell did I neglect this channel? It was going alright. I just became really lazy. And yeah, I've had holidays and stuff, like, I've been enjoying. I've got a bit of town time from work at the minute, so I've been massively enjoying my time off. I've gone away to Gran Canaria for a week, and I just got back from Paris last week. Yeah, I know, it sounds like I live a mental life. We did these things on shoestring budget, guys. But anyways, that's no excuse. I could have easily made a load of videos and scheduled them. That is absolute no excuse. It hasn't been a month that I've been away for. It's been, I think, a total of 8 days. So for me to have not uploaded, that's no excuse. And I need to work harder, and I need to stay consistent with my goals. So I'm going to set myself a little challenge. And by all means, if any of you are wanting to almost better your life at the minute, I would really recommend trying out this challenge. And it's a 100-day challenge. Now, 100 days, when you say it like that, it doesn't actually sound like that long, but that's going to take us what? So we're about coming to the end of June. So let's just say we've got the end of July, end of August, end of September, and then a little bit of the way through October, roughly, is when this challenge will end. October does seem like a far time away, so 100 days is a lot of time to really better yourself. And I want to set myself a few things, and you can vary yours, because you might not be doing YouTube, you might have another thing, but I'm just going to do 3 things every single day. Number one, I'm going to get 10,000 steps a day. Now, I'm actually alright with this because luckily my job does require me to move around quite a bit. So it shouldn't be too hard to do. But there's just some days, especially off days, where I find myself really lazy and unproductive. Where if I maybe just got myself out and about moving, the 10,000 steps and the fresh air would probably help me to come in and motivate me. Although the one thing that is killing me about this challenge is I suffer with hay fever really badly. Basically, in the UK, I am genuinely allergic to going outdoors. As soon as I go outdoors, I get a scratchy throat, I cannot stop sneezing, my nose is so runny, and my eyes feel like they just want to be gouged out of my body. And there's nothing I can do about that. I'm going to have to suck that up to get the 10,000 steps. Because right now, we've got lovely weather. I'm looking at it, it's pure sunshine, pure blue skies. I need to get out there, get 10,000 steps, and then hopefully that will motivate me a bit more to work. Number two, I want to stay consistent on this YouTube channel. I'm going to go for the next 100 days, at least uploading every other day, because there's no reason. I've got loads of crap I can talk about. As you know, I'm probably quite a talkative person. There's always topics and stuff I can talk about, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to upload at least every other day. Ideally, I'd upload daily, but I do understand that with my life and stuff, there are some things that will undoubtedly get in the way. And number three, I'm going to limit myself, and this is the other thing, I don't want to. I love a little takeaway here and there, and I don't get them too often. I would love to, I just can't afford them, and I don't get them too often, but I do find myself creeping in a little bit too much. So it's not so much takeaways, it's like buying lunch when I'm out, all of that. So I'm going to set myself, I'm only allowed to spend £25 a week on grabbing food. And what I class as grabbing food is like a meal deal, or buying, I guess you Americans, buying a hot dog at a gas station, something like that. I don't want to be wasting my money on that sort of stuff. It's like, I buy food for the week. I've got my sweet potato and mince. Just have that every day, for goodness sake. So those are the three things that I want to do over the next 100 days. And they might sound like really small and insignificant changes, but I do think that's the best way to start. I don't want to say, oh, I'm going to go to the gym 5 days a week and I'm going to beast my body, because I know for a fact I will not do that, because I've tried it before. The first 2 weeks you're like epic, you'll go into the gym non-stop, and then suddenly you get absolutely fried and the gym becomes a place you hate. So now I go to the gym maybe 2-3 times a week on a really manageable scale. I don't really beast my body, I more do it for my mental solitude of and feel a little bit better for myself about it. But yeah, there's just some three really simple things, and I would love for you guys to give it a go if you're feeling in like this sort of unproductive slump, because summer can be a hard time to actually be productive, because the weather's nice, you're constantly getting dragged here and there, like all your friends are saying, oh, come do this or come do that, and you have to really still stick on and prioritize. This is the shit that I need to do every single day to enable me to have a better life in the future. And I'll come back at the end of this 100 days, and then if it's been successful, I might be like, you know what, now it's time to up the ante. Now we're going for 15,000 steps a day, only eating really healthy food and grinding completely on the YouTube channel. And we will see. But if you want to be a part of the journey, because I'm telling you now, guys, I think my video tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a different one. But there's something going on in the UK right now with a kid who's gone missing, and it's actually quite interesting, and I've got a few theories about it, as does every mum on Facebook. But I just want to talk about it tomorrow, so that's what tomorrow's video is going to be. So make sure you subscribe so that you can see that. And I also was thinking of having other people in these videos, so they could join the Minecraft world, and then I just go through and we talk about maybe some problems they've had in their life, almost like a podcast type of format. And it would be almost in Minecraft. I think that could be quite cool, because you're just basically playing a game while chatting. And I'll probably start with my friends, but if anyone has any cool like life experiences or something they've done and would love to be a part of it, then DM me on Twitter. I'll have the Twitter in the description of this video. Go over to that and DM me on there and just tell me a little bit about your story, and then maybe I'll get you on. But yeah, guys, sorry for neglecting you for 30 days. I promise I'm really, really going to try and not let that happen again.